This TikToker took his own life on a live stream after false allegations were made on him. TikToker Inquisitor was best known for his Call of Duty cosplay videos. He took his own life during a live stream on the TikTok app. This devastating event occurred after he faced intense backlash due to false allegations of grooming minors. Despite the accusations being proven untrue, the damage to his reputation was severe. It all began when he hired an editor named AJ for his videos. Everything was going well, AJ was doing a good job with edits, and Inquisitor would tell her stuff like, "I love you so much, I'ma marry you," and even called her honey. Now, I'm not sure the whole backstory to these conversations as it was leaked by AJ, but it seems like he was being friendly, but also it seems like he was flirting. AJ was only 17 years old at the time, and Inquisitor was 23 years old. He allegedly didn't know AJ was 17. As time went by, AJ felt uncomfortable with Inquisitor due to the conversations, but she didn't tell him anything, and instead, she went and told her boyfriend named Tito, who was 20 years old and also a cosplay player. They both didn't do anything during that time, but as months went by, Inquisitor stopped working with AJ. He didn't want anything to do with minors messaging him, as he even had it on his bio on his page, which I believe is the reason why he stopped talking with AJ. AJ brought up old messages again to her boyfriend Tito, so they came up with a plan to ruin Inquisitor's career, and Tito tells AJ, "Keep flirting with him and see where it goes. If he starts to get sexual, then I will expose him. We just need better and more proof," which is pretty fucked up in my opinion. So AJ listens to her boyfriend and messages Inquisitor, and she starts to flirt with him. She wasn't trying to start a conversation slow, she just straight out flirts with him, saying things like, "I love you" and "date me." Obviously Inquisitor ignores her and she just keeps pushing it and tells him that if they can get to know each other. He says nope. She says, "Why? I'm not a minor," which is obviously a lie. You're fucking 17 years old. And then he says, "I'm not interested." You would think everything would stop here, but it didn't. AJ and her boyfriend didn't stop until they had enough evidence to prove that he was a pedophile, just to get him cancelled over some petty shit. They message another TikToker named Keegan's Mask, and she only shows her the screenshots of Inquisitor's old messages where he said, "I love you, I'ma marry you, and thank you, honey." But what she didn't know was where she was the one flirting with him and he rejected her. That's what AJ didn't show, and that's pretty fucked up because this could definitely ruin Inquisitor's career and mental state, which eventually it did happen. Keegan's Mask went on TikTok and started exposing Inquisitor with those messages and called him a pedophile. The internet began to turn on Inquisitor because of the messages and because they know he is 23 years old and AJ is 17. Inquisitor couldn't take the hate and backlash he was receiving, so he deleted his Instagram account. Inquisitor couldn't take it anymore, and one day he went on TikTok live in a dark room with a rope and killed himself on livestream. Everyone was shocked, and the people who exposed him began to receive a lot of hate and comments regarding the situation, so AJ went on Instagram and said this: "I want to apologize for what I've done. I didn't mean to hurt him. I went way too far with this. He didn't deserve that, and I know it's too late to apologize, but I hope one day you can forgive me for my stupid actions. I'm sorry I got Tito, Keegan's Mask, and Bravo07 involved as well. They didn't deserve the hate I created. I'm sorry to every single one of you. I learned from my mistakes. Please stop sending death threats to anyone that has been saying things about Inquisitor. The best thing to do is just not hate. A person died." Keegan also apologized and said this: "I acted on what I thought was true, factual information from someone I trusted. At no point did I wish harm against Inquisitor, and it hurts me to hear the news of his passing, but I will not accept death threats, doxing, and false allegations on how I handle the situation. As I said, I acted on what I was to believe was factual information from someone I had trusted and was used. I have taken down all the posts regarding the situation, both out of respect for Inquisitor, as well as the emerging details that the allegations may have been false. I wanted to use my platform for good, to expose allegations to find a deeper truth. I never wanted it to escalate the way it has." Tito also apologized on a video and said this:
To be honest with you, I really don't know why my girlfriend would want to expose him with only that proof.
All of their accounts were taken down or deleted by them or TikTok. Everyone started talking about the situation, and Inquisitor's dad responded to several questions about pressing charges against them, and he said this: "Look, I haven't understood anything for days. The police have everything. I have already told everything. They also confiscated his phone. Those in charge have all the elements to get to the bottom of it. And then it's already written on TikTok. There are even people who are now apologizing and have practically admitted what they did. I will certainly do my best to ensure that cyberbullying is talked about. I will contact some associates with your friends. We want to raise funds because the kids need help. It must never happen again. These influencers thought they were acting as vigilance, but they murdered my son." Fundraisers began to go out for Inquisitor titled "Justice for Inquisitor," and eventually fans began a petition to have Inquisitor's skin released on Call of Duty. It was a tragic situation that happened, and I hope Inquisitor is resting in peace, and I hope his family also finds peace. Even though this was last year of October 9th, 2023, family and fans are still hurting. I hope no one goes through this situation because, again, people on the internet can take things out of context without hearing both sides of the story. Messages where people are joking with each other can be seen as a serious problem to other people when they first see messages like this. And it's very unfortunate that this had to happen. And again, I hope no one goes through this situation. Let me know your thoughts on this tragic incident. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I really want to thank you all for the beautiful messages that every day you send me, saying that I make your day better, that you laugh a lot when you watch my videos, which makes sense because I'm a clown. But still, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I am so overwhelmed by your love and the good vibes that you give me every day, and you have no idea how good that makes me feel on a daily basis. So thank you all. I love you.